What's up, everybody? You know, I just realized something. This camera feels more zoomed in than usual. Is that just me? Let's pull it back up just a tad, man. Just a tad. There we go. Uh, there we go. Now that's good. All right. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Let me get a tweet out. Nice and quick. A bit behind on the grind. I decided not to go for Massacre. Like, I want Massacre. Everything I said yesterday still stands. Still a lot of arena points. I do have him as a 6-star, but I would have liked to added him. I would have liked to have added him to my roster for the arena points and for the times where I need him as a 5-star. But it's not easy coming off that Legends run to basically take a day off the arena and then do like a featured grind. No, I need a break from that grind. But hey man, the rest of the grind is still on. The units, all those milestones, all that stuff. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Happy birthday. Yes, I am now live. Okay, tweet. Okay. Oh, why is that like that? There we go. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright. What's up, everybody? Only 3 million gold? Haven't popped your crystals yet? I have not popped my crystals, no. So you're going for Surfer, right? He's right up your alley. I will not be going for Surfer. No. He's not right up my alley. 6-hit combo on a surfboard. No thanks. No thanks. I could use a prestige bump, as crazy as it sounds, because I thought my prestige was in a great place. Only lasted about a day. Please fix CPU on screen, Mr. Professor Banana? Wait, what? Please fix CPU? Is something wrong? CPU. Elaborate, please, Shark. I've been having technical difficulties like crazy, so I feel like I don't know if... Oh, for the on-screen Twitter? Okay. Well... Okay, on-screen for... man. For some reason, I don't know if I read it... I don't know if out loud I read it as on-stream or screen, but in my head I was thinking on-stream. Anyway. I was thinking it was some other technical difficulty. Because I've been having them quite a bit lately. Pretty frustrating. Yeah, I would love to fix that too. At this point, I've started looking into putting together a new computer, but yeah. Maybe with the fresh computer, fresh install of everything, maybe somehow it'll just magically work again. I'm hoping. The Black Seraphim sent it over too, saying was pumping my man thing and suffered max recoil. Yeah, that's dangerous, man. I think I've been there. We've all been there. You want that? You just want that little something extra. The extra damage, because the specials they hit decently hard, you know. That recoil will get you though, every time. Slap. Like Seraphim, thank you very much. Let's put these cutoffs on screen. What's a prestige? What is your prestige, BG? Are you allowed to say? Yeah, individual prestige. Nobody can tell me what to say about my individual prestige. My alliance prestige I can't say out loud. Even though there's a way. It's kind of public info in a way. But anyway, my own personal prestige, I think it's 10,634. I think. I might be off by a couple numbers or something like that, but yeah. Oh, it was special, all right. Wow. Okay. And on that note, let's go do stuff, eh? Let's check in on AQ first. See how AQ is doing. Got a new rank 5 today. First Mystic one. Ooh. Ooh la la, Roboto. Who'd you get? Ooh, looks like Omega's almost dead, which is good because my Hyperion doesn't really have all that much health either, so I might be able to finish this. We'll see. Hype is really the only one of my champions that can do this too. The other ones will not be good for it. Okay, that's a lot of Furies. Right off the bat, it's a great start. Not going to hold back. Immediately going to pop this L3. Do not have much time to play around with this dude. I'm going to have to follow this up with Special 2 pretty quickly. Kind of hoping at this point that he doesn't throw his specials, of course. As I'm saying that, he throws his special. Okay, L2 right after this. Gonna take some recoil. Should be able to finish it. There we go. Okay, Omega dead. Alright. Let's get out of here. Top 10 AQ is over 10.7 now. Is it actually over 10.7? How easy is it to get 10.7 if you have Doom on a personal level? I mean, I believe you. I just didn't think that it was over 10.7. I thought it was I was thinking it was close to 10.7, but not quite over, but well, there's that, I guess. Any chance of a day stream for Variant 4 tomorrow? Not from me. I think Legacy's gonna do one, maybe. Actually, I'm not sure. I didn't I saw he posted a video talking about Variant 4, but I didn't tune in to see. So maybe you guys can confirm whether or not he's gonna do it. Scotty Lang sent over $1. Thank you very much, dude. I'm gonna guess this is $1 for. Yep, Paseo, my friend. Dude, thank you very much. Saying you will eat Paseo, my friend. Maybe one day, man. maybe one day. But dude, thank you very much for the $1. Appreciate it. What do you think of anniversary gift, BG? It's good. There's not much to really think about. They gave out some free stuff. Free stuff, right? Nothing really to say. Free is free. Hashtag don't dap it up. Is this a dap raid? Dap. What up, man? Hey-o. What's up, Art of Chaos? How's it going? Alright, let's hit the arena. I need to do the tier 4 basic. I've not started the tier 4 basic. We need to do that. We need to get that done first and foremost. Immediately. Dupe my invisible one from that gift. Nice. That's pretty sweet. I haven't what's it called? I haven't of course didn't pop open my 5-star crystal. I haven't popped open any 5 stars in a little bit now. Saving up shards. They're adding up fast with all these little bonuses that we get here and there. Tips for keeping the game fresh and exciting to prevent burnout. Surround yourself with good people. You guys can kind of push each other to the next level. Get excited about things together. Set lots of personal goals. You know, you want to play at your own pace because if you go too hard, you're gonna burn out. Yeah. You're absolutely gonna burn out. But at the same time, you have to challenge yourself to keep things fresh. Otherwise, you just be doing the same old, and that gets boring too. I don't know. Might even need to just take a break from the game too. Sometimes people take a break from the game, go do other things for a period of time. Sometimes that period of time is as little as a couple of weeks, sometimes a couple of months, sometimes a couple of years. But oftentimes people come back refreshed, feeling good about the game again. Morning BG, what's up, Seraph? I fell asleep at some random point. Congrats on 1440 in spite of being limited by boost/ghost. Thank you, Hector. I think... Wait, were you... I think you were here yesterday, right? Because I think I remember saying, you know, after going through it, seeing that you were able to have a faster time even with helping out your family and stuff. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. And shut up, Dubes. I don't stink, man. I just got out of the shower. Beaver, how are you? Guess what? Happy birthday. Thanks, Lakers bodyguard. What's up, Pixie Bell? What's up, Max? Hashtag don't dap. Damn, forgot the rest. Hashtag. Hashtag dap moment. Wow. Fell asleep before I heard you. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, thanks, man. You just started the day at about 29 million gold and 3k units. Guess where I stand now? 29.1 million and 3.1k units. No, actually, I have no idea. Did you open up a lot of battle chips? I'm guessing. How many diapers do you go through for a Legends run? Yeah, it was only about 3. They're reusable, so we had them on a wash-out rotation system. Lots of pulleys involved. After watching Brian 6.3 Legends, I feel he's not the best to ask for advice for not burning out. I'm not burned out from 6.3. I mean, long run. I was pretty tired by the end of it, yeah, but would have been legendary if he cut the stream and retired. Oh man. All right. Thanks everybody. I'm out. See you around. IPG, just spent the last 11 hours of my night shift watching your run in the background. Well done. Dang, dude. Thank you very much. By the way, the last couple of hours, yeah, I was rendering it, and it was taking too long, so I had to cut the render. I had to stop the render, and I'm gonna have to render it overnight. It was so close too. But yeah, the part 2, I guess it'll be called. It should be up first thing in the morning. Aren't you the guy who stormed out Area 51? I'm afraid you're mistaken. I went to Area 53. It was not as interesting. Do you look hosed at the end? Maybe a little bit, yeah. Favorite was the start of the stream to the end of stream side-by-side comparison. Yeah. Someone posted a picture of that in my my Alliance chat. You know those units are needed for tomorrow, but still feels nice. Wait, what was the numbers here, Abdo? 45 million and 10k. Dang, dude. Wow. So you opened up a lot. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open up mine pretty soon here. Of course, before the boost goes away. BG, it's been a minute. How are you? I'm doing good, man. Hope you are too. Welcome back. BG, if you didn't try using Proxima and other synergy champs, you probably could have saved 30 minutes. Wait, hold on. If you didn't try using Proxima and other... well, I could have saved a lot of time. I mean, I kind of talked about it a lot last night, so I don't want to talk about it too much. One, before we get into anything that could have saved time, first off, I don't want to make it sound like it was like these are excuses, because I really just wasn't playing the best. I was getting hit by really easy to evade specials, just left and right. I mean, Black Panther Civil War, I died to him like 3 times before I killed him. Just a regular Black Panther. Easy fight. Getting hit by Agent Venom's L2 multiple times. All this stuff. Just so yeah, I could have played better. Just one of those off days. Even early on in the run, before I got fatigued. So there's that. I didn't know how. I thought I'd be good. I thought I'd be good. Like Corvus, I thought he was gonna do enough damage. Oh, hold that thought. Dun 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 dun. Oh, great! Get her out of my face, Lola. But yeah, I never really use Corvus. I use Corvus for one day in or one variation of Alliance Quest, and in Alliance Quest the enemies don't have much health. I don't even think I make it to an L2, but if I do make it to an L2, the fight's over.
Sorry.
Laura's holding up my pillow, which has Lola's drool all over it. So yeah, I didn't know that I wasn't gonna be able to finish fights in 1L2. Not having the boosts. I didn't think I would need to bring in other champions because I thought, no, yeah, it would just be lights out, easy game. If I had more potions, I could have healed up my champions more and prevented some deaths, which dying especially sucks. Like if you were about to get to an L2 and end the fight that way. And then like dying because I didn't heal up, then have to go back in and build up to that L2 again. You know, there was a ton of things. I'm not gonna go through the whole list again, but there's a ton of things I could have sped up the run quite a bit. Dude, I tried to tell you the health pools were too high, and you were all like, "I don't know, man." Well, I didn't know, man. Maybe I should have just I mean, I at some point I just stopped using Corvus. I should have only used him while I had the 200% boost active, I think. And planned out the paths accordingly so I could maximize how many paths I can get done with the 200% boost. It sucks that I got Corvus right when the health pools got to the point where he no longer just walks through the content in like 2 combos and an L2. You know, like if I could have had him for 6.1 maybe or something. I mean, it was solid effort. There's something to be said for almost 15 hours of straight going at it regardless. Stupid, right? Yeah. Brian, if you would have gone faster, you would have finished sooner. Kieran, dude, you're blowing my mind right now. Relance PG, what is this? Pixie Belle. Good girl, Lola. No, not good girl. Since the crystals are mixed up, I accidentally opened arena crystals instead of uncollected arena crystals. Only halfway through I realized that. Depending on how many battle chips you've been saving, that might have taken a while. But that's alright. There's really not much difference between the two anyway. What's up, BG? What's your thoughts on Mysterio? He's a champion that has some utility, but it's not the type of utility that is frequently required. So he's the type of champion that you really only rank up because you need some of his bizarre utility. For example, with the Emma Frost synergy, he's immune to reverse controls. There's not a ton of champions out there that have strong poison damage, so if for some reason you needed that. Passive heal block. Immune to ability accuracy reduction. Damage reflect on the L1. There are all these little unique utility things that you just don't need for the average fight. He is a good champion. He is a good champion, but again, just not a champion that you really need to rank it. Like, only rank him if you need it, basically. Health pools were way too high for Corvus until he had multiple charges and boosts. Yeah. Oh man, I really do wish I had a had a ghost for that run. Would have been easier. She's definitely scales better with the higher attack. Big boost at that time. He didn't listen either though. He didn't listen there though. Well, okay. So here's the thing, Dubes. It's not like I had a choice. It's not like there was a 20 or a 200% cosmic boost in the store. In the 7 days before the run. Longer than that. So, I mean, I guess I had a choice of trying a different champion. Like, who knows? Maybe Thing with champion synergy would have been better to use or something like that. Rather than going with Corvus in this instance. I don't know. Maybe there was some other way, some other faster way. I'm sure Omega Red would have been faster for some of the fights, which I started using him for some of them. I don't know. It was, the health pools were a little too high for him, but there's not, I don't know what else to do in that situation. You don't know how to play Ghost at all, though? You would have been doing 5-hit combos and parries left and right? Yeah, I don't think I would have been doing that. Something tells me I wouldn't have been doing that. About to rank 4 my Nick Fury in 1 hour 20 minutes. I'm so excited. Nice. It's going to be awesome. Congrats on that ahead of time. BG, can you get sound effects with a good fart? Hold on, let me hit my sound effect button. I have to work on it. 740 units later and no gold pool. I hate myself. Wait, are gold pool crystals available right now? I didn't even realize that. That sucks then. That would have definitely been a huge help. Yes, they would have. Yeah, they would have. A 200% boost came up, but it was the tech boost. Like mid-run, of course it was the tech boost. That drum video you linked was amazing, right, dude? It's so good. Oh man, that video inspired me, man. In a few different ways. So good. Like it wasn't the fanciest, like most over the top editing or something like that. You could find more ridiculous stuff out there, but there's just something about, like, I don't know, like he would go up and like tap the cymbal like in his underhand way, which is something that I don't really see too many drummers do. It's kind of like his like signature style. And then like the way the editing was, right? He would like tap the cymbal and of course like go back to do something else. But whoever edited it would like leave his arm there and then he would go up to tap it again and then it would like, I don't know, like come back together. Like, I don't know. It was just really cool. It was really well done. And of course, his drumming is amazing. I don't need any editing to watch that dude drum. He's sick, but the editing was awesome. BG, is Red Hulk good because I pulled him from a 4-star crystal? Red Hulk's pretty good, yeah. He gets... He's definitely a good all-around champion, but some of the newer champions in the game just kind of outshine him in a way, so he doesn't get talked about a ton anymore outside of, you know, pair him up with Domino and that synergy. Those two together, solid duo. But yeah, plenty of people use Red Hulk all the time. There's nothing like too flashy about him, I guess, that we haven't seen before. So he doesn't get talked about. He's just kind of known to be someone that has, you know, poison immunity, kind of incinerate immunity, decent damage, and good synergy. Anyone else getting this quest is currently unavailable when trying to open up the new event quest, the potion one? I actually haven't tried to go in there yet. I don't know. Gee, should I rank 3 my awakened 5-star Aegon or rank 5 my 4-star Blade? Probably Blade, just for the sustainability. I would go with, but they're both good champions. But if you're, I'm trying to think, like, at the point in the game that you are currently at, ranking up 5 stars to rank 3 or 4 stars to rank 5, you probably need the sustainability more than you need the crazy damage ramp up of Aegon. Like, that Aegon will come in handy later, but for now the regen on Blade is probably more important. Wait, hold on. Did you say one was? If they're both awakened, that is. Like, if that Blade is not awakened, then don't go with him. But yeah, I'd probably recommend him if it was awakened. What's up, Last Arient? Sad news, BG. Uh-oh. I noticed this more and more lately. The girlfriend does this really weird thing where she ages. Ooh. Oh, man. That's rough. Sorry to hear that, Last Arient. Hi, can you answer one question? Willpower works correctly with boosts and suicide mastery. Was that a question? Okay, so the way that it works, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking about the suicides and boost interaction, but the way that it works, according to Kabam, is correct, and it's not bugged. Where when you boost up, you kind of take more damage from the suicides, but you're not healing for more. So you kind of end up taking, yeah, it upsets the balance between the two, between willpower and suicides when boosted. I hope that made sense. Doing variant 4 itemless? Yeah, I'll be doing it itemless. Or trying, at least. You never know. I mean, some content might not be doable itemless, but I'll be trying at least. I'm probably gonna do it on Sunday. I'm like trying to set some better structure in my days going forward, just to make sure I don't get sidetracked too much. Like, I think pretty much every Sunday, for the most part, there's gonna be Sundays where I can't do it, but I think every Sunday for the most part, I'm gonna try to do some kind of progression content. So variants or 6.2 or eventually 6.4. I might make exceptions for some things. When the Abyss comes out, I might just hop into the Abyss right away. Pop open my 4-hour crystals and go to town. BG, still don't know what Claire's synergy is supposed to do. The one where incinerate immune champions get slowed. Oh yeah, I remember. I don't even remember exactly the wording on it, but I do remember people talking about that at one point. Not doable itemless, like 6.2. Huh? Dude, Cam, I don't know if you know this, but I only have 6 paths remaining. At 6.2. Been making progress lately in all my streams. Why does it exist? Yeah, I don't know. Beats me. Doing Act 5, so I need some best 5 stars. We all need some best 5 stars. Just gotta keep popping crystals, man. You get them eventually. Is Karnak good? Duped him today from the free 5-star. Not really. He's not useless, and I like the I like the Royal Family synergy team, which is Medusa, Black Bolt, and Karnak. Outside of that synergy team, I don't really ever use Karnak, and honestly, he's the, if you have to cut one of those 3 champions from the team, it would be Karnak. By himself, you know, some people have said that they liked him, but I can't really agree. If you don't ever get hit, then he has high crit rate, but it's, the damage still just, it's not good enough. I'd recommend investing resources in other champions. I want those variant rank up resources. Going deep tomorrow, balls deep. Alright, dupes. Yeah, man, dude, I'm pumped to get those resources. Dude, I don't know what they're gonna do with like these 2016 rank up gems though, man. Like they just keep passing out 3 rank up gems for every variant. Like there has to be people out there that just, they can't use these rank up gems because they've already ranked up all those champions from the class that, like if you got unlucky and you got them from the same class or something. Every time they come out with a new variant, I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna change the rewards or something. Like I'm not complaining. You know, I'm not in that situation myself yet, so please keep giving me the rank up gems. But I keep thinking they're gonna change it, and they don't. Karnak is garbage in my opinion. Yeah, I'd put him a step above garbage maybe. See my beta 5-star polls? What an absolute group of studs. I did not see your beta 5-star polls. You put them in the Alliance chat? I must have missed it. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? So I had a dream of you doing 6.4 item lists and woke up with, with the bed wet. What could this mean? I don't know. You know, 6.4 6.4 item list. I might give it a shot. I probably will try to do 6.4 item list. I only say probably because, well, I don't know, man. As much as I say I don't want to do another Legends run, it is pretty compelling to get the exclusive champion, and if I miss this time, and or even if I got it this time to maybe dupe the champion or something like that, maybe I would do it again. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I am going to try to do itemless. Like if the boss, if the Grandmaster is as difficult as the Collector, I don't know if I could do it itemless. Like thinking back to when the Collector first came out, that fight was crazy. Like if I waited long enough, I could probably do it. Once you start, once I get like a rank 4 6-star or something. Rank 5, your Quake for 6.2.5. I don't know if I need Quake. I think I could do it without her, but we'll see. Have a tough level up dilemma. Take up 6-star Doom or 5-star Sunspot. Sunspot is for prestige and Doom is for fun. Ooh. That is a tough dilemma. Good luck with your decision, Justin. Yeah, I don't know. I personally, I'd prefer to have Doom ranked up as well, but if you need prestige, then you need prestige, you know? It's not like Sunspot is a bad champion. It's not like you're ranking up, not like you're making that big of a sacrifice. He still seems like a cool champion, at least. All dupes. Hulkbuster, Civil Warrior, Yellow Jacket, and to top it all off, Iron Crotch. Wow. That is a lot of stats. BG, why is MCOC? Money. I don't know. Who's better, Spider-Man Stark Enhanced or Iron Man Infinity War? There's not really one better than the other. They're used in different situations. They are completely different champions. I would say more people have put Stark Enhanced Spidey to work than they have Iron Man Infinity War, but they're both good in the right situation. How does Limber now affect the passive stun? Or you're not saying how. You're saying does Limber now affect the passive stun? Like Dooms and Wasps? I don't think so. But I guess I don't know for sure. Can you guess how many jelly beans in this bag? I cannot. Black Sarah from sending over another buck saying, could Mysterio take down the Collector? Mysterio? I mean, like a one shot? I don't think so. I don't know. It'd be impressive to see it. I don't want to say it absolutely can't be done, but I imagine it would be much more difficult to do than some other champions. And even with other champions, it's really difficult. There is one synergy that could help, though. Maybe. Actually, never mind. That's only when dashing forward for the falter thing. Not as good as I thought. I thought it had more of a duration to it for some reason. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't think so. I would think that you'd get wrecked every single time, even with a 565 Mysterio. Maybe if you got to like a rank 4 6-star or something like that. But you know, if you're popping some revives and stuff like that, he'll get the job done. He has high base attack and hits decently hard and all that. Hey BG, are you thinking of taking 6-star Havoc to rank 2 in the future? Maybe in the distant future. I have no plans currently to rank that guy up beyond rank 1 level 25. BG, you want 6-star Havoc gameplay? I know a few guys that have 6-star Havocs that have some gameplay. Sorry, man. I don't know where to use them. I mean, maybe I'll use them in a variant or something like that. Maybe I'll use them in some content going forward. But there's nothing for me to really do with them right now. Imagine if you fight Galactus in MCOC, BG. It could happen. It could happen one day. Someone one shot with Rogue. I could see. I mean, Rogue has a more reliable power drain. Because you gain some power back on the special too. Like I could see that more than I could see Mysterio's. Yeah. Oh man, much behind stream. Star, what's up? How are you doing? It is the 10th. You said the 12th is the big day, I think. And then easy living after that, I think. BJ, you're streaming Variant 4 tomorrow? No, I'm going to be doing it on Sunday, I think. Peace, BG. Take care. All right, Hector. Later, man. Show us your 1-star roster for the Variant events. I only have 8. Sure. I'll show it real quick. It's pretty impressive. Lots of new 1-stars in there. I'm working with Guillotine 2099 and oh wait, no I'm not. Gamora, Vision, Spider-Man, Other Vision, Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Colossus, which is the old Colossus apparently, Black Panther, Hawkeye, Iron Man, and Juggernaut. Some real heavy hitters in the bunch there. I'll probably be using Gamora pretty frequently. Then again, I'm assuming these guys are getting buffs somehow. And yeah, those buffs will probably be pretty cool. BGE. So for the path where you were going to use Infinity Man, was the strat to intercept with your L1 since he only heal block when they're regenning? And they're all unblockable then? Wait, what? For the path where you were going to use Infinity Man. Oh, where the one I used Mysterio for? That's what you're talking about? Was the strat to intercept with your L? I don't know what the strat was going to be. I think the strat was going to be to use a heavy attack. To do a heal block. Wait, hold on. You don't. I guess no. You wouldn't need a heal block, right? Because the heal block was just to make sure that you can get shock on your parry. Maybe I'd still do that. I don't know. Prevent the healing and all that. But yeah, I didn't really think about it of what I was gonna do. I probably would have done heavy attacks, get some heal block going, get some shock off the parry, and then also shock off my abilities, and yeah. Mickey the Irish Kangaroo sending over $1. Thanks, man. Where's your last one at? Here we go. You said the other day you didn't have a favorite song. Do you have a favorite band / artist? I don't. I can't just pick one. I've had like moments of time in my life where I could pick one. The biggest standout is Opeth. Around like 2005, 2006. I can honestly say they were just they were just my favorite, far and away. There was no number two. Like of course, I still listen to. You can't just listen to one band. But I did listen to them a lot, and I only first heard of them in like 2005, and of course they had albums that released before then, so it was a whole catalog for me to listen to, and yeah. They're my favorite at that time. I don't know if I really have a favorite right now. I don't think I do. And even Opeth that I just mentioned, I haven't really listened to any of their new stuff. I'm not so into it. It was more around that time. They came out with like one more album that I liked after I kind of first heard of them, and then from there, yeah, they just went a different direction, which is fine. Yeah, these days I don't think I have a one favorite. That's as close as it gets. I'm trying to think of like before, or like other favorite bands, other like moments of time for favorite bands. And yeah, I don't know what those would be. That was well, I mean, okay, I guess for like shorter amounts of time. At one point, I would say a band called God Forbid was my favorite. I think part of it was because they were from New Jersey, and I mean, I've never seen them in any other state besides in New Jersey. They're not really a band anymore. Kind of broke up. But I always imagined that during their live shows, they just like went harder. They went all out because it was local shows for them. They were one of the best live bands I've ever seen. Just the energy, yeah, it's crazy. It was awesome. But yeah, that was for like a kind of a short period of time. Other bands, yeah. I'd have to really think about and go through like the entire, all the years I've been alive and figure out favorites from different times. Orange Juice sent over $1 though. Thank you very much. Saying, yo, Timothy, what's up, man? Tuned in for a good 3 hours of your Legends run, but I knocked out pretty early. How do you feel about it? Think you have a shot at the 6-star champ? And will you do one for 6.4? I don't know. I think I have a chance for the top 60, but not particularly confident about it. It certainly wasn't the fastest run. Made a lot of mistakes. If I missed it, well, it's kind of on me because I just wasn't playing so good. There were other factors that went into it too. Kind of just talking about it at the start of the stream, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, the way I look at it is this. I think if enough people went for top 60, then I'd be out. I wouldn't make it. But I don't know how many people even bothered just because the run is so long. Having said that, though, I think there was 5 people from 4 Loki that did a full Legends run. So, yeah, if there's 5 people from my alliance alone, then I don't know how many people went for it when looking at the rest of the everyone else. So we'll see. And as for 6.4, I probably won't do it, but you know, of course, leaving it on the table. Probably not. I want to go back to playing the way that I've really come to enjoy the game. Taking my time with it. Figuring out what strategies work best and all that. God forbid were fantastic. Did you get into Dillinger Escape Plan? Oh yeah, big time, man. I love them. I never got to see them live. I don't remember if they said that they would maybe do live shows again in the future, but I know they're not making any more music together. But yeah, they're one of my favorites. I wish I got to see them live. BG, that's like Manson after Golden Age, he turned to crap. Love the old angry music. I don't remember much of his music, to be honest. Here's what I remember about him. I always thought like, okay, this is the weirdest guy ever, and I don't want anything to do with him. He's too weird, man. I don't even want to listen to his music. But then when I first started playing drums, this it was like a friend of a friend who I didn't really know that well, but he was a drummer. He played for like his church actually, and he was really good. And he came over one day and was just kind of like showing me some things, teaching me some things. And I remember him playing through like a couple of tracks of Manson songs, and I was like, you know what? This actually is better than I thought it would be. I thought the guy was such a weirdo that I wouldn't like his music, but you know what, man? Weird. As I've come to learn in life, man, weird is not a bad thing. Weird is a good thing. Depending. There's definitely good weird and bad weird. But I never really listened to much of his music outside of like when that person was over, drumming through a couple of the tracks. Being free to play, how do you not compare yourself to other accounts? I don't know. What do you compare exactly, Hinach? Do you care? Are you comparing prestige, overall rating? Like how many rank 5s someone has compared to you or something like that? I don't know. I mean, I've always just kind of done my own thing in games. I'm a little bit more competitive in this one. But even still, I mostly just don't really think about it, you know? It's not really important how far along everyone else is compared to you. When it comes to this game, I'm more competitive in a sense, but it's competitive in terms of like I want to get through the top content, you know, like I want to do the hardest content. I don't really care about being competitive in Alliance Quest or Alliance War, stuff like that. I always want to be able to do like the whatever the top content is type of thing. I guess the overall feeling of missing out, prestige, functional champs, falling behind. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't think about it too much. I guess I don't really feel like I am behind. Prestige-wise, yeah, that's something I kind of came to terms with when I first started playing the game, I guess. I don't know. Prestige is never going to be as high. Prestige is to have the top prestige, it's not totally a spender thing, because you can grind for these newer champions, but on some level it is a spender thing. You know, like there is no way to grind for tier 5 basic. Sort of. There is a way to grind for tier 5 basic if if you get like every offer that comes out 4 units. There have been a few of those. So there technically is a way to do that, but there's a lot more offers that are money exclusive, or 6-star, 6-stone, same thing. A lot more offers that are money exclusive, and since I don't spend, it's kind of like, well, okay, that's just not a thing for me, and I'm just okay with that. I think I also enjoy it. I don't. In every game that I've ever played, I don't really want the advantage. I rather be in like a little bit of an underdog position. If it's in a team game, I want to be like outnumbered, kind of, you know, not vastly outnumbered, just slightly. I don't know, like. Makes it that much more interesting if, like, I mean, like if you look at Sports Center or something like that, which God, this is gonna be awful, because I don't know what they show at Sports Center. All right, I'm not into sports, but like the highlight clips. Okay, if you watch like a highlight clip of like basketball or football or whatever, right? It's always like some guy doing the impossible, the unthinkable. It's like one guy going past like 3 defenders or something like that, you know, and still scoring. And yeah, I don't know. That's part of the enjoyment for me, I guess. Hoping the smallest team on MRock, Pete. I kind of hope the same thing, man. Kind of the same thing. Orange Juice sent over another buck, though. Sorry, man. I did see the buck. I just was rambling on. Wait, did you read last as status thingy? Curiosity/half listening? I didn't, Star. I'll check that in just a sec. But, alright. Orange Juice. Fair leave with the big D. See you later, BG. Good night. Orange juice. All right, man. Thank you very much. Which, oh man, I haven't updated this thing, huh? Or wait. Oh, okay. I guess I didn't. Okay. Got it. The double-headed big D. All right. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And star. Yeah, one more solid day of studying pre-big exam, then writing paper, because put it off. One technical interview, then 2 more less hard exams. Okay. All right. It'll be over before we know it, star. Stay. I'm confident that you will ace all of these tests, do super well, and everything. I'd like to suggest a video series for you. I've recently learned that you really should customize your synergy for the champions you use. Love videos about builds and champions. Oh, oh man, dude. I think I'm still recovering from my run. I'm gonna be blaming that for like the next month. But at first, I thought you were recommending a series for me to watch, but I think you're recommending like me to make that series, right? Is that what you're saying? Because I was looking to see like what channel you were gonna recommend, and I didn't see one. I'm like, did I miss it? Yeah, highlighting synergies it would be a good series to make. Champion guides is what I want to kind of focus on right now, but maybe at some point I would do stuff like that. I remember Dave made like this awesome graphic. He called it like the Synergy Samba or something like that. I know he had a few episodes there. I'm not sure how many of those he did. Don't put yourself down. Brian Grant, you had a great career in the NBA, even if you weren't ever the MVP. Abdo, thank you very much. My time with the Heat is a time that I'll never forget. BG, all these energy refills they give out. Item list today? There'll be no item list today. But Sunday. So it's going to be probably pretty much every Sunday I'll be doing item list. Unless I'm busy, because, yeah. There's going to be days where I'm going to not be able to play MCOC during the day and stuff, but yeah. IBG, I got 4-star Namor as a level 8 today from the anniversary 4-star crystal. Is he any good, and any tips? He is very good, yeah. His special 3 is what you should aim to use. Unless you're going to be able to kill the enemy faster with a special 1 and special 2. But his special 3 greatly amplifies his damage. And it's probably what you want to use. When you get him awakened, he'll be able to bypass certain things. Like champions have abilities that reflect damage against you when you're attacking them, like Thorn style damage, and he can bypass that stuff with his awaken ability. So he's good. Sort of needs to be awakened because of that, but yeah. BG, any tips on how to balance champions between the different arenas? I'm struggling to keep up with the Tier 4 basic, Tier 1 alpha, 4-star basic, 5-star feature, etc. Please help. Well, you got to remember that there's no way to do everything in this game. Man, that's the greatest motivational speech ever. You got to just remember to throw in the towel. But no, seriously, you can't do everything in this game, so yeah, you have to strategically make sacrifices in some areas. I would say the Tier 4 Basic and Tier 1 Alpha are pretty much always going to be more valuable than just some shards and like the milestone units, in my opinion at least. Like if you're going for a specific champion, then that champion can be more important than those other things. But it's like a priority system. Like a champion that you really want that's going to make a big impact on your account, it's top priority if you're able to go for that. Then like the tier 4 basic, tier 1 alpha, then regular milestones and ranked rewards outside of getting new champion, and then it's like actually I take that back. I was about to put like a champion that's not so useful ahead of the milestone stuff, but honestly the champion that's not so useful, it's kind of a better. But yeah, it's, you know, the more champions you have, which you're going to build up naturally over time, the more you're able to kind of spread your champions throughout the arenas and get more rewards. You just got to do what you can. I think that the 5-star arena is the least efficient arena until you get so far into the game that you have a sizable 6-star roster. So don't put a lot of effort there, in my opinion. It's better to put the effort in like the 4-star arenas and stuff like that. Yeah. I hope that helps in some way. Don't stress that you can't get everything. Zachary Womack sending over 10. Zachary, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, thanks for all the great streams and videos that have kept me interested in the game. Keep up the good work. P.S. Opened my first 6-star and got Masacre. Oh, dude. Not sure how to feel. Thoughts? I'd say that's a good 6-star. I was pretty psyched to get my my 6-star Masacre recently. He's cool. I mean, he doesn't just like steamroll content. He's not going to just crush things. He's not going to be the champion they use all the time. But he's certainly not a bad champion. He's got a great synergy with Domino, who Domino, for a lot of people, is kind of a fan favorite champion. He's got very high block proficiency. Let's you know what? Let's go take a look at mine. He's got exceptionally high block proficiency though, which is great. Yeah, look at that, 72%, man. Pretty nutty. Strong crit rating, and you know, fine enough crit damage rating and all that. I don't remember exactly the best way to play him, so I can't give you all the details about how to play him and stuff. But I actually did make a video about Masacre. Back when Masacre, we got him through the content creator program to, you know, standard content creator disclaimer. We didn't get to keep him, all that stuff. But he was one of the content creator champions, and I did make a video for him that kind of broke down some things. There might be better ones out there these days. I don't know, but yeah, he's a good champ, man. I'd be psyched to get him, and I was psyched. So yeah. I can't remember exactly too, but I don't think he really needs any of the synergies. But of course, people pair him up with Domino all the time just because. Look what he gives to Domino. Debuffs last 1 second longer, so that includes parry stuns too, which is kind of a big deal. Get those extra combos going. But hit into block to get those incinerates going, then his damage gets nasty. Okay, yeah, there you go. Little quick guy to it. Why do I keep seeing Masacre pop up? I thought he sucked. No, he's cool. He's just not. I don't know. There's some champions that are just like next level champions, you know, and he's not exactly that, but he's certainly well above average, I'd say. But yeah, dude, Zachary, thank you very much for the 10, man. I really appreciate it. The kind words and all that too, man. Thank you very much. Do we watch the motion comic they posted? I watched it. I can't watch it on stream. I can't watch any of those on stream anymore. Ever since they hit me with a copyright claim or whatever. Let's go dump a little bit of energy before I cap out. Yeah, and especially this one, which has a song in it that is definitely not just some royalty-free music. YouTube did or Kabam did? No, YouTube did. It's just YouTube's automated program. The song that they said was playing, it wasn't even the right song. It's all BS, man. It's all complete BS. Like that's why I don't even bother like trying with music and stuff. Like it's such a hassle with YouTube sometimes. But you know, I mean, the video was cool. It's kind of weird that it seemed mostly about MRock, but I'm kind of excited to see what they do with Realm of Champions. So I didn't really mind it necessarily. It wasn't anywhere near the level of like the what's it called? Last year's Silver Surfer like Fantastic Four video or whatever. That one, I mean, that was amazing, but you know, this one wasn't necessarily bad. I don't expect every one of the videos to be on that level. Senpu, am I saying that right? Senpu, sending over £2. Thanks, man. Saying read last again. Thank you for advice. Okay, let me see. Last one is thank you. That helps a lot. To be fair, I've been throwing everything at the 5-star and sacrificing everything else. I shall revert to the 4-star featured and basic, then the tier 1 alpha and tier 4 basic. Okay, yeah, I think that's the way to do it, man. I think that's the way to do it. Here's one more thing I'll say about the 5-star arena. Getting to 1,000,000 points is not that bad. Like if you're able, like, don't stress out about it if you can't do it. But if you're able to get to 1,000,000 points to qualify for the, I think it's like 200 5-star shards and I think you get the greater boost crystals as well. The greater arena boost crystals, like those things, you know, having those things add up over time is nice. So, here's what I do with that arena. Like I'll get to a 3x multiplier, and then I'll just run my 6-star champions, and wherever that leaves me, wherever I stand, running my 6-star champions, that's good enough for me. So, you know, I don't know what your roster looks like. I don't know if you have any 6-stars or multiple 6-stars or what, but something to keep in mind. 200 5-star shards and 3 greater boosts. Is it 3? I thought it was 2. But yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad. ABG, after getting today's shards, I was like, hey, I should try for a featured, you know, just in case I'm lucky. I got Dormammu. How do you feel about that? It's probably not the champion you're going for, but honestly, Dormammu's not necessarily a bad champ. We can watch you watch the video in silence. I don't know how interesting that is, Chris. Do you see Ares' vids of his rank 5 on that AQ path where you need 3 debuffs, PG? He was just melting some fights with him when the Incinerates got going. No, I don't remember seeing that. I didn't watch that. He's using Masacre for that? Okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. BG, how do you spend your glory these days? You know what? I'll show you. after this fight. I've got some glory in the AQ store reset, and I haven't put a dent in it yet for this week. ABG rank 4. Please don't spam, by the way, because now I'm seeing the same message on the screen, without any real messages between, man. So please don't spam. But I'll answer your question anyway. ABG rank 4 Gulk or Thing, and is Proxima worth rank 3 and above unawakened? Well, generally, Thing is going to be more useful than Gulk, but there are some situations where Gulk is extremely useful. Anytime you're going to take some passive damage, either from something like Starburst or Magic with her Limbo. So, generally, I'd recommend having a higher ranked Thing. The way I like to think about Gulk is leaving him like one and even sometimes 2 ranks, but like 1 rank below your max is good. So let's say rank 4s are your max right now. Leave him at rank 3. And then when you start to rank a few champions up to rank 5 and you get other champions at rank 4, then okay, yep, take him up to rank 4 too. And as far as Proxima, is Proxima worth rank 3 and above unawakened? Debatable. Like she's good enough to be worth rank, 5 even. She's worth ranking all the way up, but not until you have other champions ranked up too, I would say. Unless you had a specific need for it. She's another one of those where it's like, she's paired up all the time with Corvus. Sometimes her damage output can be needed. In Act 6, there was a recent example where there was some fight where you just need to do a ridiculous amount of damage because the damage is actually reduced by like 90%, and Proxima is good for that and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend focusing your resources into Proxima until you have other champions ranked up, but she can be worth it, yes. Out of those 3 champions, Thing is the one that is going to be most useful across a wide number of situations. Okay, Glory Store, though. Here's how I spend my glory. It changes a little bit week to week, depending on how I'm doing in war. But typically, I'll get a couple potions throughout the week. This season so far has been pretty good. I haven't had to use too many potions. Haven't messed up too badly there. So haven't died yet. So, and plus we just got 15 potions from the compensation. So I'm not gonna buy any potions between now and next war, at least. After next war, I might pick up a couple. And then I always try to buy at least 4 of these tier 5 basics. I will sometimes pick up the final one. This time I'm probably going to pick up the final one just because I have a bit of extra glory since I have been saving on potions. I try to grab like 3 of these. I split up my... Basically, I split up my glory between tier 5 basic, tier 4 basic, and the level 4 health potions. I don't really buy the tier 1 alpha anymore. That was one thing that I was getting in the past. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Of course, the glory store is different for everybody. So, I think these greater glory crystals are great value if you're in need of tier 4 class catalyst to rank up your champions. Pretty good. At least, I mean, it could be better. It could always be better. It could always be a better value. But if you need tier 4 basic, like this is something I would recommend for some people to get. And yeah. Most of my glory goes to those tier 5 basics, though, I'd say. You get tier 1 alpha elsewhere, other than arena and quests? Not really, no. I mean, where else is there besides arena and quests? I mean, well, sort of actually. If we're naming every area for the tier 1 alpha, free crystal. You also get alphas every 3 days for the 3-day alliance events. Right. From these rewards, the special quests, the offers sometimes contain tier 1 alpha. It's just, I don't know, I'm just not a... I think it's expensive in the Glory store. And now that I have, like, before the tier 5 basic was a, like, when it was a crappy value, and I didn't bother with it, I had some extra glory, and I would pick up usually 2. I would get the first 2 of the tier 1 alphas, but oh man, like because I'm spending so much glory on the tier 5 basic, and I still need to buy potions to be competitive in war, there's just no room for the tier 1 alphas. I can rank up 4-star champions with the tier 4 basic to save on tier 1 alpha and kind of balance it out that way. Most of my glory goes to potions. Yeah, Pete. I hear you, man. Has anyone noticed any weirdness with Scarlet Witch the past couple days? Mine's almost max sig, and none of the buffs/debuffs are triggering. I don't think I've played her recently, to say. It's interesting. They're cheaper now, though, than before. I got all the tier 4 basic and like 6 tier 1 alpha for what I'll get for glory in an AQ cycle. Did they lower the price for the tier 1 alpha? I didn't know if they did. I mean, the tier 4 basic, I know they lowered the price there. Or maybe that's just what you're saying. Just overall cheaper to get all those things. I mean, you know, if I wasn't buying potions, maybe I'd pick up a couple of them, but it looks like I have a lot of glory right now, because I mean, I kind of do. But that's mostly as a result of like the compensation stuff. Like, it's gonna slowly go down over time. I don't want to just dump it all right now, though. And occasionally I'll, you know, like if I need a tier 1 alpha for a specific rank up or something, yeah, I'll pick it up. It's not that big a deal, but it's just a little too expensive to buy regularly for me right now. Did they fix Void yet, or is he still bugged? No, they fixed him. SPG, what is the gifting event? The gifting event, you're able to gift each other items. You have to spend units on those items to gift them. You cannot gift something that you already have in your stash, but you have to you spend items to gift something to someone else. And normally what people do is they'll like trade things back and forth. So if you send someone a crystal, you know, they'll send that crystal back. You want to check ahead of time before you do that. Otherwise you're not going to get anything back probably. But yeah, and there's milestone rewards that you get and ranked rewards as well. It's just kind of a fun time. Most people trade within their alliance just because you can trust those players a little bit more. Still be cautious. People do get scammed. Doesn't seem to happen as much for this game and this community versus other ones, but it still happens. Yeah, I'm not sure they did lower it or not. Could just be the tier 4 basic being cheaper, allowing that. I think that's what it is, right? They didn't lower tier 1 alpha price. Don't think they did. Yeah, I don't think they did. Just laying off tier 5 basic because they don't have the tier 2 alpha to keep up at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, until I face that problem, I'll be getting the tier 5 basic still. But I'm not quite there yet. BG notes, it says that you were using a mix of Beardo /Void for that last buffet path. But I didn't get to see the end of your stream, so how did it go? Crushed it. I was so worried about that path because it seemed like a rough path, and I absolutely crushed it. I used mostly Beardo. And I removed the Stupefy mastery. That way I can parry more quickly to stack the buffs. And I had synergies that extended the duration of the debuffs, and yeah. One synergy, I guess, with Infinity Man. Did you check the feed? Alright, Pete, I'll check it out. Give me a sec. Oh, whoops. I did not even mean to pop my special right there. Spend my glory in tier 5 basic. Okay. Yeah, I still really like the tier 5 basic value myself. It sort of hurts because I do want to rank up a bunch of other champions with tier 4 basics, and I miss being able to get as many as I did. But it's alright. I was a big fan of your older brother, Horace Grant, when he played for the Bulls. Yeah. Did he play for the Bulls? I was thinking, like, Horace Grant. I remember Horace Grant. I for some reason, like the Hornets come to mind, but I guess not. Or maybe it was both. Hold on, now I gotta look this up. Horace Grant. Hey, look at that. I'm wearing a Bulls jersey. Oh man, he played for a bunch of different teams. Wow, and none of them were the Hornets. Okay. Chicago Bulls, Magic, Supersonics, Lakers. Oh, this was the dude that wore those goggles all the time. Oh man. That's right. Now I remember. Alonzo Mourning played for the Hornets. About the only big name I think that played there. Didn't Now I'm gonna make myself sound even dumber if this is wrong. Now you know what? I'm gonna look it up before I do. You know, like no guts, no glory. You could say I'm cheating now if I look this up ahead of time, but there is one name that comes to mind. Let me see. Nope. I'm glad I looked that up ahead of time. Not even gonna say the name I was thinking of. All right, never mind. I wasn't thinking of anything. Feed? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to the feed. Hang on. Who was it? No, man. I'm good. What is this? Pete, wow. Ghost, Wasp, and Hood. Pete. Rank 2? Oh, okay, there we go. Rank 3. I was like, do you really not have the resources to take your Hood up to rank 3 as well? That's funny, man. I've ranked up most of my 2 stars already, so Shaq, I reckon? No. Jordan? No. I wasn't gonna say those. Larry Johnson? I didn't look him up, but Larry Johnson was for the Hornets, wasn't he? Well, now I gotta look him up. Okay, yeah, yeah. It was the Hornets. Yeah, I don't know if I watched. He was on. Okay, he was in the Hornets from 91 to 96, and then 96 to 2001 was the Knicks. And that's when I was watching basketball, was around that 96 to 2001 time. Like pretty much exactly that time. I probably got out of basketball like right after that. Because that's when I got the, like, I was in high school in 2001. I was like a freshman in high school. And that's when I found out that I really sucked at basketball, and then I just immediately lost any interest in it. But before then, I was like, don't get me wrong, I didn't think I was good or anything, but it was still fun to play. And then I feel like other people hit a growth spurt, and I didn't. and yeah, it just wasn't as much fun anymore. Abdo sent over Buck. Where's your last one at, Abdo? Did you let the aggression regen just build up and reverse it? I was wondering how thing/champ would do. There's only one fight that has aggression regen. It's Wasp. And yeah, I never attacked Wasp. I just parry stunned her over and over and over again, and she melted herself real fast. The way that I played it with Beardo was you're doing your when are you doing your run? When's the cutoff? I'm gonna upload it tomorrow, but the way I played it was I would parry. I would get like 3 debuffs going. First off, I had the armor break. I had a cosmic, science, and tech champion on the team with Beardo, so I had all 3 of the debuffs that he can apply, and I'd make sure to get at least 3 of the debuffs. Like 3 petrifies, you know. I make sure I had that going, and then I would dexterity, and then I would kind of do the same thing. It was better when I had like 4 or sometimes even 5. But did I ever get 5? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I would just do that. I attacked sometimes, but I was mostly relying on just like the parry stuns. And I would kind of slowly build up my power through the parry stuns and through some heavy attacks. And then sometimes I would drop a big L2 on the enemy. Sometimes they would die without it. And yeah. ABG, did you check out Katie Candy's video on you today? Did she post another one? Or are you talking about the censor one? Brian, should I rank 2 Phoenix? Pete, come on. Come on, son. What are you talking about? Rank 2 Phoenix. Pete, go to bed. You're drunk. I will ask to become an officer and kick you from the Alliance. If you rank 2 Phoenix. Yeah, the censor one. Oh yeah, I saw it. BG opened 100 uncollected arena crystals and got 825 units, 2.85 million golds. You think the odds have changed for units? I got 7 mil more battleships. Don't know if I should keep hoarding or not. No, I don't think anything's changed. It's just sometimes you get unlucky. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky. That's just kind of the way it goes. 100 uncollected arena crystals. Yeah, that's 1 million battleships, right? So yeah, on average, you're supposed to get like double what you got, basically. So it kind of sucks, but I'd recommend popping them. It's up to you. I mean, if you have that many battleships, I suspect that you're probably not hurting too badly on gold if you grind arena that much. But I mean, it is the best time to pop it when we have this boost. You could always wait for them to release a whatever the next title is going to be. If they release another arena crystal. They didn't for Cavalier, of course, but hey, I'm sure it's not the last arena crystal we'll ever see in this game. That'd be the only reason to save it, I would think. Do you see the 5-year Realm of Champions trailer? I mean, Contest of Champions, yeah. Yep, I saw it. It was a little odd that it wasn't more about MCOC, but you know, I'm kind of excited to see what they do for Realm, so I didn't necessarily mind it. I was more disappointed at Comic-Con when there wasn't more for MCOC. At Comic-Con, it seemed like it was like the, you know, they didn't have a trailer, they didn't have like an interview. They've had that in the past where they like show a new champion and have that kind of thing. No new big announcement there. That was more disappointing. This is like, yeah, okay. I'm curious about Realm. What are you guys gonna do? How does everything connect? JK, yeah, I know you're just kidding. I know. It's kind of weird that for the big 5th anniversary MCOC, here's a trailer for an entirely different game. A little bit. Do other games do anniversary videos though? Like, I don't. The other games that I've played, I don't remember anniversary videos, so it's not really something that I expect. You know, like they had one last year, which was sick. It was by far, still to this day, the best video they've ever put out for the Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer and stuff. But other games I play, they have videos for like certain major content releases, usually like expansions if you have to pay for the expansion and stuff like that. Some other videos for like major moments, but it's not really something I expect, so it's hard to really be like let down about it. BG, today someone in my alliance opened 25 regular arena crystals and got 24 times 45 units out of the 25. What? $24 of the 25 crystals gave the best reward, outside of, I guess, if you want to consider 4-star Punisher since it's more rare, but what? Are you sure they popped open regular arena crystals? What is 24 times 45? That's 10,080. Yeah, I guess it's not even possible. Wait, is it possible? Hold on. Is it possible to get that number with it? I mean, anyway, whatever. That's pretty nuts if that's true. That is a little bit more than just getting lucky. I don't know. He might have found the secret. Might have found the secret of the battle realm right there. I got 3,975 units from 170 uncollected crystals today. I felt pretty damn good since my luck from them had been poop lately. Yeah, see, that's above average. So you just took Abdo. You took from Talon. It's messed up, man. Carson Hunt sent over $1. Thanks, dude. Saying hi, BG. Question for you: Emma or Havoc? For what? Just general purpose, or do you have something in mind? Some area of the game a variant difficulty, alliance war, anything, any other info, or just pick one and that's it? If I'm for Act 6 / variants, all endgame. I want to say Emma. Here's the thing. I don't see either get used a lot. I don't see either get used a lot. I think I prefer Emma between the two, but I think I see Havoc get used a little bit more frequently, and a lot of that I think has to do with him being a good defender. He's certainly usable offensively as well, but yeah, like personally, I would rather have Emma. I would if I had a Sentinel ranked up, I would use Emma and Sentinel together, and I think that pairing could get me through a lot of content. Those two champions alone can get me through a lot of content. So that would be my pick, but as far as what I see a little bit more frequently, I would say Havoc is what I see a little bit more frequently. So take it for what you will. On a personal preference, though, it would be Emma. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. I appreciate it, man. And the synergy, if for those unaware what the synergy is, I should probably say what that is. It's more of a benefit to Sentinel, I think. Actually, I only remember the Sentinel side of it. I don't remember what Emma gets. Wait, actually, I think Emma, she may get 15% more damage in Diamond Form. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, actually. But, you know what? I'll go to Ant-Man and look it up. But I know what Sentinel gets. Sentinel gets physical resistance per analysis charge. 4 per charge, so up to 400, which is really good, actually. Helps to make him that much more tanky. Alright. Emma, where you at, girl? There you is. Synergies, Sentinel. Okay, it is, yeah. Plus 15% attack rating in Diamond Form. Okay. I thought so. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of Sentinel, and that's another reason I would go with Emma. What's up, Lags? Ready for Variant 4 100% tomorrow? Are you doing 100% tomorrow? Dude, I kind of figured you were. I saw the video you posted today, but I didn't get a chance to watch it, but as soon as I saw it, I was thinking, like, he's going all in. If he's preparing for it and stuff, he's gonna go. He's gonna. Cool, man. All right. Let's finish up this basic arena. Oh no, I think I'm gonna be just short with this team. Did I lose anywhere along the way? Did I drop a match with a 5-star? Cost myself an extra round. I'm loving Warlock plus Magic as my war attack. Solid team. Solid setup. For sure. What synergy do they have together again? Because they do have one, right? Let me look this up. Okay. Self friends. Warlock gets special attacks generate negative or yeah 70% less power in opponents. Okay. That's pretty cool. The way that's weird. Wait a minute. It's kind of odd. Is this wrong the way it's put here? Because it says special attacks generate negative 70% less power in opponents. Shouldn't it not be negative 70%? Shouldn't it just be generate 70% less? I don't know. Anyway, Magic, she gets attack rating is increased by 50% while in limbo. Oh, dude, yeah, that's huge for Magic. Damn. Yeah, that's a sick combo. That's a really sick combo. What are your thoughts on restrictions for Variant 4? I feel like this one was made for you. It seems cool. I like it. I didn't think they were gonna do it the way that they did. I'm pleasantly surprised. Seems good. Actually, what's everybody's reaction to that? I didn't hear anyone's thoughts on it, which is probably a sign that people are generally okay with it. If I don't hear a lot of people complaining. Double level coming in 2 minutes. Only going to last 15 minutes. It is Mystic, so I guess it is Doom that is going up. Justin, letting fate decide your rank up. I kind of like it. Nice, man. Like to see a synergy that allowed Sentinel to keep some of his analysis charges between fights. That'd be nice. I mean, he builds up kind of quick, though, so... I don't even think he needs it. Like, thinking more about it, sure, it'd be nice. But I really don't even think he needs it. Like, thinking about other champions, like, even just a champion that needs to pop a special 3, I feel like I could build up analysis charges faster than I could like ramp up a champion using special 3 sometimes. Like it's pretty quick ramp up. But I mean, hey, I love Sentinel. If they added that as a synergy, sure, why not? I love it. I've been calling for 3-star wars for a long time. Even playing field, dude. Yeah. I would love if they did that too. I remember like people suggested that a long time ago, which of course was thrown out the window. It's never tried. Like back when people could talk before placing, I remember some people would arrange stuff like that. But they quickly put an end to that. Like I wouldn't even want it all the time, but if they could do that some of the time. Just make an even playing field with 3 stars. Allow people to use different champions because you have access to all the champions. I think it'd be fun for special occasions. Even if they did it like between seasons or something like that, that'd be cool. Cause like the only reason I wouldn't want it all the time is because you still need to be driven to like get new champions and stuff, you know. You could angle your camera down. I could. Should I? I'm kind of slouched over right now. If I sit up straight and everything, like this, then I don't really need to change it. But I was kind of comfortable. Slouched down. I also changed the zoom on it a little bit. It was slightly more zoomed in. Is this better? For a different camera angle? Hold on. It's too close. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Alright. Oh, I didn't need to throw another 5-star team in there. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Let's throw the 6s. I actually have a 3-star Hood. Yeah, there you go, Pete. Don't know who to rank up for Act 6 Champion Boss, Hood, She-Hulk, or Night Monkey. I wouldn't go with Stealthy there. I'd go with either Hood or She-Hulk. Personally, I would go with She-Hulk probably, but I also haven't really seen much of Hood. I've heard very good things about Hood, but I haven't really seen much of it. BG opened 2 5s and got Elektra and Sinister duo. All I wanted was a Nick Fury and a Ghost. Well, you had your sights set pretty high, I would say. Yeah, Elektra and Sinister. Hey, not the best, not the worst. Trigger my Unstoppable again. There we go. Yeah, man. I'd love to get a Ghost myself. Oh, cool. Now my help button isn't working. That's cool. I didn't want the loyalty anyway. Yeah, man. That happens sometimes. You gotta restart the game. Or sometimes the single help taps work, but the help 4 doesn't. MBG, congrats on the Legends run. I looking to rank 4, my 5th 5-star. Looking at Sparkles, Cull, or Venom Awakened. So far I have Sparky, Blade, Iceman, Cap Infinity. Any help appreciated. Cross Cull off the list. I would say your choices are really Sparkles and Venom, if I'm recommending something. And I noticed that although you do have Iceman for immunity, you could use another. You could use another immunity champion there. So I would probably go with Sparkles. Venom is a fantastic champion, and eventually you'll want to get him ranked up too. But I'd probably recommend Sparkles. That said, you could certainly go against my advice, and I would recommend Venom next in line. If you just had like a love for Venom or something like that, you can't really go wrong. The dude's a beast. I use my Venom all the time. As a matter of fact, I should go check on AQ right now. He's in AQ right now. But yeah, it'd be nice if you had another champion with poison immunity for ranked up for when you need it. Plus, I mean, Sparkle's just a good overall champion. She has a lot of things going for her too. It's not like she's just poison immune champ. When will the Legends run results be shown? It's usually about a week. Week and a half, something like that, 2 weeks after the cutoff. It's usually within that week. So the cutoff is what, like the 12th, 13th, 14th, something like that. Is it 13th? Probably sometime either next week, and if not next week, then the following one. BG just duped my 5-star Nick on the just released skill daily Grandmaster Crystal just now. As if I was just thinking about using a generic awakening jab on him. That's awesome. Sick, man. You just saved yourself a generic. First rank 5 champ is going to be either Venom or Iceman. Leaning more to Venom. That's who I would personally go with. So I don't think you're making the wrong decision there. How much time did it take you to get comfortable with camera/streaming when you started YouTube? Well, it's something that, it's still to this day I'm getting like a little bit more comfortable over time. I don't know though. It didn't take too long when I turned the face cam on. Like, I'd already been making videos for about 6 months before I had a face cam. I actually, and I didn't start streaming until I was already making videos for even longer than that. Because nobody streamed this game at the time. I think most people probably had a similar thought to what I thought, and that this game would not be a fun game to stream. I don't know. Or maybe it was just more difficult with the mobile setup compared to some other setups. But anyway. So yeah, I was like a little bit more comfortable with those things just because I had already been making videos for a period of time. But yeah, it's you know, if you go back and watch my older videos, you can tell a difference. It's something that's it's always going to be improving over time. You just got to do it, I guess. Like if you're thinking about doing it yourself, making videos or streaming, don't worry about that, you know. Just have fun with it, and over time, if you're having fun with it, you'll kind of naturally feel more comfortable and develop your own style and stuff like that, and yeah. But I don't know if there was ever a point where it was just like, oh, yeah, now I feel really comfortable doing this. It just kind of over time. I was gonna say too, the only reason I even had a face cam, like I'd never planned on having a face cam. I wasn't like afraid to show my face or anything. It was more of I wanted to be a bit more like behind the scenes kind of. I always wanted my name to be out there, which is why I used to start all my videos of, "Hi, this is Brian Grant from Contest Champion," instead of being like, "Hi, I'm the Contest Champion," which I guess I didn't want to come across that way either. But yeah, I always wanted to, I didn't really want to have a face cam on, but then I went to Comic-Con, and the first year I went to Comic-Con, there really weren't too many like content creators at Comic-Con, so there wasn't like a lot of footage, and I did a live stream thing, or actually I guess it ended up not being live, but I did a video with Seaton where called in on Skype and like showed off a little bit of the booth and stuff, and then from there my face was already out there, and yeah. It's actually easier to make a video with a face cam than it is without. Because I mean, you're naturally, you know, if you watch a video, you're naturally looking at the person talking, and it's a little bit easier to like stay focused on that video, pay attention to what that person's saying, rather than if my face isn't here, then the rest of the video needs to be much tighter. Needs to be, I guess, I mean, it doesn't really have to be like fully scripted, but it feels like you better be, you know, less of this, what I'm doing right now, less of just like kind of fumbling around with my words, less ums, all that stuff. Might need to have better visual representation on the screen of what you're talking about to keep people interested. Needs to be faster paced, probably. So it's actually easier to make a video with the face cam on. BG, how good is Emma? I just ranked forward her. Is she worth an awakening gem? She's pretty good. She's got some uses in this game, a lot of utility. I don't think she really needs to be awakened, so I'd probably save the awakening gem. But I don't use her a ton, so I can't tell you all of the areas exactly of where she's best used and how to best use her. BG, Venom the Duck duped or Venom unduped to rank 5? Carl, probably Venom. I love Venom the Duck. You know I love Venom the Duck. But I feel like Venom is special, man. His utility is so good. Having a ranked up Venom. There'll be times where you'll be glad you ranked him, I guess. You could say the same thing about Venom the Duck, but it just feels like even more important with Venom. 5 years have passed and you still stream without pants? Hey, I haven't been making videos for 5 years. It's only been 5 years that the game's been out. I didn't start playing this game until it was out for a year already. Yo, BG, don't know if you remember me, haven't played in a while, but pretty hyped to play with new variant / anniversary boost active. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it too. New variant, always good time. Boost, always good time. Do you try to do variant while gold boost is here? Get extra gold from the reward chunk. Oh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. What do you get, like a 1.5 million gold, I think? So an extra 20% on that is actually pretty nice. Venom or Cap Sparkles. I have them both unduped, and I'm not sure who to rank up. They're both great. It's situational. It really depends on what you need. Like, I would not be able to tell you the best rank up there without knowing the situation, knowing what you're looking for. Like, not only knowing what champions you have and what content you want to do, but also knowing, like, the rest of your battle group. You know, like if other people in your battle group have Venom, is also really important, because there's just certain fights where certain paths, more so in, I guess, map 7 of Alliance Quest. I'm not sure if you do map 7, but you need like a certain number of Venoms in your battle group, I would say, or you benefit from it. You don't really technically need any Venoms, but you will definitely benefit from having a couple people have them ranked up. And Captain Sparkles is probably the overall more powerful champion, but again, not in every situation. And I don't know if you have done Variant 2 already or not, but Venom crushes Variant 2, and that can help you to get more rank up resources to then go rank up Sparkles afterwards, all that stuff, so. Went up over 11 million gold today after saving all my gold crystals since last year. Felt good. Damn, dude. You were able to save the whole year? That's awesome. I wish I was able to hold on to my crystals instead of having to pop them open at some point. Also have cat sitting on arm. It sleeping. It'll fall back asleep. Just give it a whoop. Dropped MCOC, but still watch the content. I do that with some games. It's cool that they still watch some of the content. Do you ever get annoyed when you read the same question over and over in chat? No, I mean, it's as long as it's not like a question that gets spammed. No. I'm used to answering the same questions over and over. It's fine. There are times where I think more about you guys, actually, and I don't want to talk about the same thing over and over just for the sake of you guys. You know, like if somebody, like, you know, yesterday I talked a lot about the Legends run and a lot of like the negative points to it and stuff, of like how I could have done certain things better and all that. And I think, like, you know, of course, somebody who's asking about how the run went today, yeah, they just weren't here yesterday to hear me talk about it. So I don't want to be like, nah, I'm not gonna talk about it. Go watch yesterday's stream. Like that's dumb, right? But at the same time, I know there are people that were here yesterday and today, and I'm thinking like, oh man, now this, some people are gonna hear me just repeat the same thing, and like it can't be as interesting for some of you guys, So I think about that, but I never get annoyed. Unless it's like Falstaff here saying, oh yeah, and what's the cutoff for 3-star Spider-Man? Now I'm annoyed. IBG, seeing as you're now a Corvus expert, should I rank 2 my 6-star dupe Corvus if I have a 565 already? It depends on if you want one for War and one for AQ or something like that. Otherwise, I would not do it. I would not recommend it. Personally, I think you're better off diversifying your rank ups. You can probably get by with having one Corvus just fine. Hey, Brian Grant, what's your real name? Last name is Mann. First name is Seaton. Actually, I guess Mann would be the middle name, huh? How many points are you trying to get in that arena? I'm just getting milestones. As many milestones as I can. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, no. I can go back to popping open arena crystals now, can't I? Since the gold boost is active. No more popping PhDs. Woo! But they're in a weird order now, right? Where are these things? Okay, here we go. I already got one. Seed and man thing, yeah. Like this? C10 spelled S-E-T-E-N? No. Replace the it's A. S-A T Satan? Little halfway church lady reference there. Almost a Dana Carvey reference. When we get in that 565 duck, somewhat soon. Let me look at my catalyst. I'll show you what I'm working with. So I've got the tier 5 basic. I think I'm a little bit short on the tier 2 alpha for this rank up. Wait, am I short on it? Is it 10 actually? Actually, I think I'm good there. Here's the slight issue though. I only have 2 of these cosmic tier 4 class catalysts. Earlier today, I had 11 of the mutants and 11 of the tech. So I burned some of those on some rank ups, just some arena champions. But I'm still pretty high on mutant and tech and skill as well. So I want to get these numbers down, do like one more rank up for each of these. And that way I can open up some more crystals to get the cosmic class cats without putting other things in the overflow. Got to try to be efficient with it. Exactly what Swaggy Spo's just talking about. Stocks and bonds. Stocks and bonds. So, yeah. Venom the Duck, he's getting ranked up for sure. I just got to get everything in order first. Plus 2% more gold from the Pins Mastery too. Oh man, I should max that out. Depending on how many gold crystals you have, could be worth it. Get that 2%, man. Alright, anyway. is getting a bit late, guys, so it is time to call it for the night. ABG, do you think a new movie version of Black Widow is coming to the contest along with the movie? Because that will be dope, and I think she deserves a better character in the game after Endgame. I don't know. There's a lot of Marvel things coming in 2020. Wait, when does the Black Widow movie come out even? I don't even know when it comes out. But there's a lot of Marvel things coming, right? So they can't have tie-ins for everything. I don't know if they're going to have one for this or not. But it's possible we can get another Black Widow. Here's the thing about Black Widow, though. From having talked to the devs, I know they've mentioned in the past, it can sometimes be difficult to make some of the more, like, human characters interesting. The characters that don't have, like, some special powers to them, like super strength or flight or something like that, you know? Because there's only, like, they mentioned Jessica Jones, saying, like, there's only so many different combinations of, like, punches and kicks and, like, basic types of abilities that, you know, it's easier to make someone like Warlock that is all crazy, and you can kind of go nuts with certain abilities and stuff. Nick Fury is human. Nick Fury is human, yeah. I mean, there's a bunch that are, but I was just saying, like, it's not as, I guess it's you know, not always as easy for Kabam to develop these characters. So I think compared to, let's say, Captain Marvel, who, like, the basic Captain Marvels, like, it was probably easy for them to be like, okay, yeah, the old Captain Marvel outdated and everything. Let's make a new one, and let's add some really cool abilities. Whereas Black Widow, I'm sure they could do it, but it probably wouldn't be as easy, you know, to say, okay, let's make an updated and, like, a new Black Widow. Or maybe not even easy, but maybe as fun. I don't know. I mean, this is some things that they've said. I'm, you know, maybe not getting the exact quotes from them, but yeah, something along these lines. Basically, you're saying that the animators are running out of ideas for new animations for more human characters. Not animation-wise. Or, I mean, maybe it is animation that they're talking about, too. I don't know. But I was thinking more about, like, ability-wise. Like, yeah, there's more. You could easily come up with more abilities for Black Widow, right? But why not just give those abilities to, like, a different skill character, since, I don't know, like, look at the skill class. They're, I don't know. They don't. Some of them don't feel as unique from one another. I guess they all, like, all the classes have their similarities between them. So I don't know if that's even fair to say. Either way, man, I don't know. I don't make these characters. All right. I just talk to them once a year at Comic-Con. Get little tidbits of info that I butcher as I try to share and spread their messages incorrectly. But I'm out of here for the night, guys. Zachary Womack, thank you once again, dude, for the 10, for being the big D of the night. Thank you everyone else that sent over a little something as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Normal time. Yeah. I mean, if Lags is doing his run tomorrow, maybe I'll if he's having people on Discord, maybe I'll pop in his run or something like that. We'll see. I've got a lot of things I got to do too. That is I mean, I did say that was the reason why I don't want to do it tomorrow, so I could focus on actually doing work. And I guess I wouldn't be doing much work if I was just hanging out in someone else's variant stream. So we'll see. Anyway, good night, guys. See you tomorrow.